Hello, I'm Nancy O'Neill. Today on Suncoast FYI, Advanced Plumbing is here to keep your home safe. A great event for kids is coming up soon, and Big Cat Habitat talks about the unique animals, all next on Suncoast FYI. Thanks for joining us this week on Suncoast FYI. I'm Nancy O'Neill. Driving around, I'm sure you've noticed homes popping up all over the Suncoast. More people are becoming homeowners, and there's a lot that homeowners need to know. Someone they can rely on to make their home safe, and that's what Advanced Plumbing Solutions and Design aims to do. And with me now is the owner of Advanced Plumbing, James Culvert. Thank you for being with us this morning, James.
Thanks for having us, Nancy.
And yes, there's so much going on around Sarasota and the surrounding areas, and I'm sure you've seen that because your plumbing business, Advanced Plumbing, has been in the area for how many generations?
3 generations of my family's been plumbing contractors in the area.
Okay, and you've been part of that now since becoming a plumber in 2011?
2011, I opened up Advanced Plumbing Solutions and Design.
Okay. And what separates your company from the competitors?
Local knowledge.
When you say local knowledge, you mean what, when you go into somebody's home, what are you going to be able to do for them?
Our area has very harsh water. Our area was plumbed with different materials 20, 30, 40 years ago, which caused a lot of difficult issues that come about. Copper piping, cast iron piping, brass piping, and they all dilapidate over time. Local knowledge to be able to correct these problems and to service them for that particular condo or home is very important.
Okay. So these are the types of things that you specialize in?
Yes.
And I understand that everybody that you have with you, they're trained and licensed, correct?
Yes, we're trained and licensed.
Okay.
And insured also. We're a 24-hour emergency service if need be. What separates us from some of the other competitors is we cater to our customers. We're not a sales-based business. We cater to our customers, whether you're a homeowner or a
condo owner or business, I mean commercial, do you do commercial as well?
Property management, realtor, that type of thing.
Okay. And what do homeowners now, because of the aging properties of some of them, what do homeowners need to look out for when they're purchasing a home? Should they contact you when they're in the process of purchasing
I get contacted quite a bit when purchasing a home, whether their house is piped in copper is my #1 issue. If your house is piped in copper, we do repipe in PEX and CPVC to eliminate any kind of flooding issues in the future. Second thing to do is to look at the if you have cast iron in your home or your condo, can it be replaced? We also have cameras and jetters to try to eliminate this issue, whether the camera shows that it can be cleaned and get back to a functional type of pipe and or needs to be replaced. That's what the camera takes all the guesswork out of it for you. Very important when purchasing a home or a condo.
Okay, so when somebody is remodeling or building a new home, what type of fixtures should they look for? Now, you're going to take care of the piping, but now we're going to talk about fixtures. What type of fixtures should they look for?
Fixture issue has been such a problem since the internet's come about. We get a lot of fixtures from out of country, even in the country. Up to about 2 years ago, they took all the lead out of brass. What that does is takes all the integrity of the metal out, which loses its strength. 3 very important companies, and I don't get paid to say this, but Moen, Kohler, and Grohe have done a very good job at combating this issue. A lot of the other ones have not. Their castings are still the old castings, which makes the integrity of that product very weak. If you stick to those 3 lines, you'll come out ahead in that issue, especially when you're building a home. We get multi-port valves that you have 3 or 4 shower valves or diverters, or you got spas, body sprays, steam showers, that type of thing. It's very important to go with a product that you're going to be want to be have in your home for a long time. Right. These products also are very easy to be repaired. The parts are readily available, and it's very important to stick to those 3 lines if you're going to own your home for quite some time.
Okay, that's great, and you'll guide your customers prior to them buying it what direction they should go in. That's wonderful. Now, I know Advanced Plumbing has a charity that you work with, and can you tell us about that and what you do for them?
Yes, our family is very passionate about All Children's Hospital and the Ronald McDonald House, and always had this in my mind if I ever started a company that I was going to donate $1 for every invoice that we produce to go back to All Children's Hospital. And we try to preach that to our customers, that if they could donate any extra to that charity, it would be great.
I think that's wonderful.
I try to give discounts and that type of thing to try to promote that issue.
Match it dollar for dollar. I like that. I think that's a great thing. Thank you for doing that, too. That's a very worthy cause. And thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
Next on Suncoast FYI, don't be surprised if you look out your window and see pirates on the beach. We'll have Shackles and Scary Larry here to talk more about who these pirates are when we come back. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. Snook Adams Kids Day has been an annual event since 1954. Kids from all over the Suncoast spend a day at the beach, and they can even dress up like pirates. I'm joined now by the chair of the event, Megan Van Dusen, and minstrel Larry Wilhelm, or as they're commonly known, Shackles and Scary Larry.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Welcome. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Can you tell us about what Snook Adams Kids Day is?
Sure. Snook Adams Kids Day has been a tradition, like you said, since 1954. A former police chief, Snook Adams, he started this tradition with just a couple kids and some hot dogs, basically just a kickoff to the summer. And it's been passed on to the privateers, and now it's an ongoing tradition for us.
Okay, and where does this event take place?
It takes place, we're going to have it at Bayfront Park, and it's on Anna Maria Island. It's going to be on June 11th, and it's going to be from 10 to 2, I mean, depending on the weather, but hopefully till 2 o'clock.
Okay, and you are the event coordinator and planner for this event, so I'm sure you've got a lot of things going on right now getting ready for this.
Yes.
Okay, well, let's hear from Larry. What do you have going on for this event?
Well, I'll be playing some pirate songs with my little pirate guitar and entertaining the kids and get them to sing along and stuff. It's a lot of fun. They love doing that.
Okay. And the kids can dress up in pirate costumes. Do they have to bring their own, or do you have some things there for them?
We'll probably have a few accoutrements for them to wear, but we certainly encourage them to bring their own pirate gear and use their imagination.
Okay, and bring their instruments if they want to.
Oh, absolutely. That would be fun. A little drum, tambourine. If somebody knew how to play a flute, that'd be great.
Awesome. Okay, well, you heard that. If you want to bring something, bring your instruments with you. And is there a cost associated with this event? No, it's free.
Yeah, it's completely free. Everything was donated. We actually have Domino's that's going to donate 20 pizzas. On Holmes Beach, they're donating 20 pizzas. We have hot dogs donated and drinks. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's all free. I mean, for the older kids, like if they wanted to have something to eat, we just ask for a donation. So. Okay.
And what is the age range of the kids that can participate in this fun event?
It's really from toddlers to older kids. We're going to have different events for the smaller kids, and then we have some inflatable pirate games are going to be donated from Jumpy King, and that'll be for the older kids.
Oh, we have a water balloon fight. We bury treasure in the sand that they can dig up, just like real pirates.
Okay, so when you help them with that, then I'm sure, right? You go around and give him any clues? Do you give him a pirate's map, you know, with the treasure chest where they can find things?
Yes, we're going to
Yes.
have a scavenger hunt. We're going to do that as well.
Awesome. Now, how about parents? What if they want to dress up like pirates?
Oh,
Of course,
Sure.
more the merrier.
Okay. Well, where can our guests go to find out more information about you?
You can go check us out on our website. It's www.amiprivateers.org. Or if you have any questions, you can actually personally message me, or my phone number is 249-0782. I'd be happy to answer anybody's questions. And also we have an Anne Marie Island Privateers. We have a website, also our Facebook.
Well, I want to thank you for being here today, and I hope you have a beautiful day, and
you.
I hope you have a ton of kids and parents show up.
I hope so as well.
I'm sure we will.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Coming up on Suncoast FYI, animals have been all over the news this week. And right here in Sarasota, we have our own animals to talk about. When we come back, we'll talk to Clayton Rozier of the Big Cat Habitat and find out why these big cats are newsworthy as well. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. When you hear Big Cat Habitat, you think lions and tigers. But there are many different types of animals in Sarasota's Animal Sanctuary. And with me today to talk more about those animals is Clayton Rozier from Big Cat Habitat. And thank you. Good morning.
Thanks
Thank
for
you for
having us.
being
Thank you.
here. So I've been there and I've seen some of the other wonderful animals that you have, but can you tell us what other kind of animals that you do have besides lions and tigers?
We have a little bit of everything out there. It's a jungle out there. We have all kinds of amazing stuff. You know, we have a capybara, which is one of the largest rodents on Earth, which you would think you'd
Okay.
find in New York, but no, right here in
Okay,
Sarasota.
okay, so they're from New York? I was going to ask you if there were some from exotic countries.
They're from South America.
Okay.
They're something that anacondas would eat, or you know,
Okay.
that type of food. And then we also have cute stuff for the kids: beautiful little baby goats, beautiful exotic birds, a wonderful variety of primates, you know, monkeys, lemurs, and then we have some animals that people don't even know exist. We have a liger. We have a male liger. Brutus is his name.
Okay.
And Brutus is weighing in at almost 1,000 pounds.
What is he?
Brutus is
Yeah.
pretty amazing. He's half lion and half unicorn.
No.
I'm just kidding. No, he's half lion and half tiger.
Wow.
And they actually have stories of them occurring in the wild hundreds of years ago.
Yeah.
But they happen in captivity, but they're not man-made. And his mom and dad just, grew up in the same neighborhood and liked each other. And
Yeah, well,
that's how it
there
worked
you
out.
go. I mean, why not?
But
it makes sense.
Amazing animal, and gives chance for people to see how impressive these guys. Almost 1,000 pounds. They say it's about the size of what a saber-toothed tiger would have been.
Wow, oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
yeah.
How old is he now?
Brutus is almost 6 years old now.
Okay, and how did you
he's a big boy.
acquire him?
Came from a private owner that had them, that knew that they weren't going to be able to handle him when he got older, and they wanted to find him a great place.
Okay.
And that's how they picked us.
So that's how many of your animals come to you?
That's right. There are a lot of different theories on where these animals come from. And one thing we like to get across is normally they come from people that love animals. They just got carried away. It's just like the family that goes and buys a bunny rabbit on Easter to give to the kids because it looks cute.
Right.
Where's the bunny going to end up a month from now?
Yeah.
So we get amazing animals that in many cases were treated quite well. They just need a permanent safe home, and we're more than happy to try to do that for them.
So that's a little bit about what you do, but tell me about the founding of Big Cat Habitat, and your mission obviously is to take care of animals, but can you go in a little more detail?
We just love animals, and we love the human-animal connection. We support the human-animal connection. The more kids get up close and personal with animals, the more they fall in love with them, the more they want to help them in the wild. Not every little kid is going to get to visit the rainforest. But if you could bring a couple amazing animals from the rainforest to their classroom, or have their field trip out at our facility and get to experience these amazing animals, you spark that interest. You spark that love, that wonderment.
Yeah.
Wow, what is that?
Yeah.
Where did it come from?
Yeah.
And that's, we hope.
Yeah.
We help.
Yeah. So you go to classrooms, or
Well, we do
you can have
mostly
tours-
school. We do mostly tours because you don't really take a liger to a class. Right?
No, but I was going to say maybe a lemur. They're pretty
yeah,
cute,
we
you
do
know.
have some of the smaller animals that go out. My mom likes to go out and do events for groups and stuff like that. And like I said, the closer they get to an animal, the more they fall in love with it.
And speaking of your mom, she is such a lovely lady. I had the pleasure of meeting her on a couple occasions. But I know that this is a 9th generation family tradition coming back from England?
Yeah, that's right. I'm the
Okay.
first generation born in this country, and my family's lived and worked with exotic animals for 9 generations.
Okay.
And my mom just absolutely loves animals, and her dream was always to create a place where we could, help animals in need. And, and that's always something we like to point out to people. Help animals, And if you don't know how to do it locally. Just here in Sarasota, we have so many amazing animal facilities, people that are so dedicated to saving animals, giving them a great life, making it the best that we can for them in captivity.
Well, I have to say, I went on your website last night, and I was very touched at some of the things that you have. But one of the things that I liked was that you have donate $1. If 1 million people donate $1,
We could change our entire
all
facility.
the changes that you make. And we, like you said, it doesn't have to be, a big donation. And if everybody did that, I mean, what an amazing change
makes a
that could
huge
make for
difference,
these
huge.
animals.
And like I said, for people that don't know how to help animals, we say do it locally. If you love dogs,
Yep.
go to a local shelter and walk a dog.
There, yeah.
You've made a difference in his life.
yes.
It really does help the animals
They need that
because they know
contact.
they're loved and they know they got somebody looking out for them.
Now, I know you have several celebrity animals. Who are they?
Yeah, well, of course, we have a Handsome, the lion,
Handsome.
which Handsome did a little bit of acting for the movie The Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, my.
And Chance a chimpanzee, of course. And funny enough, but the capybara, one of the newest members at our compound, one of the newest family members, he's been on the news a lot lately because he's looking for some love. He's looking for a lady friend to come and hang out in this beautiful facility with him. And really neat little animals, actually, come to find out.
Well, you need to put him on animal.com or something.
Yeah,
Give him his own profile page.
Yeah,
right?
he tried Twitter, but his little fingers can't work on the smartphone. And,
Oh, there's one more thing I want to mention. You were the youngest wildlife animal trainer.
yeah, one time I was the youngest lion and tiger trainer.
Wow.
in the
And how
world.
old were you then?
I was 17, and I'm one of only maybe 3 men in the world that can put my head in a lion's mouth. And but
You don't do that anymore, do you?
every once in a while, I
Okay.
do, every once in a while, it's getting it back out that's the hard part.
Okay.
Putting it in is easy.
All right. Well, this has been wonderful, but where can people go to find out more about Big Cat Habitat and what they can do to help the animals and where they can go to see them?
Well, we have a wonderful actually the website is just getting updated and stuff right now, but bigcathabitat.org, of course. We're open Wednesday through Sunday from noon till 4, and it's a great way for people to come out and spend good quality time with the family. Where everybody's going to be happy there.
Yep.
Nothing's going to upset, there's nothing going to scare the children. There's cute, adorable animals and big
Great.
fluffy bears waving at you when you come
Wonderful.
in the gate.
Great. Well, thanks so much for joining us today, and say hello to your mom for me.
I will for sure.
All
Thanks for
right.
having us.
Thank you. Stay tuned to Suncoast FYI, and we'll be right back. That's our show today, and thank you so much for joining us. If you would like to promote your business or community event on Suncoast FYI, we would really love to hear from you. Please call our sales department at 941-361-4239. I'm Nancy O'Neill, and I will see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.